as well. Guys, today what we tried, so we created Docker image for backend application. Okay. Now task is create Docker image for a front end application of, let's say, JavaScript, Next.js, any for example, Next.js, Next.js application. Okay. So also now we in our example we have used Python Slim image, right? So let's create a, I think this task is not required, but that's fine. Create a Python image. Create a Python image itself. Okay. Now, see, for doing this task, what you need to do is you need to understand. Okay. So create a Docker image for a front end application of Next.js Next.js application, for example. So simple, guys. What you need to do. This is a front end application, right? Go back here. Go to ChatGPT, for example. No, because see, basically writing application is not your job. That's why we were using ChatGPT to give some sample. You know. Now go back here. The Docker is a front-end application. Uh, it is creating a Docker file, package.json. It is running, right? But currently we don't have a project location, right? Now this query is not good. Sample Next.js application. First of all, get me the source code, like sample Next.js application, and in local. Or what we can do instead of Next.js, let's try to use React application. Okay. Create a simple React application. I create a simple React application with a counter that lets you increment and decrement values. Would you like me to add features like reset button, something like this? Okay, so looks like this created a basic application. Mm, how to test in my mission. This one will grab, guys. Or else what I'll do is I'll just create some sample front-end application and I can share it across with you. Maybe I think I had other one. Hold on. I don't want to share the other. That's an important project, so we don't want to demonstrate that actually. Mm, mm, Uh, a simple React application with the full end-to-end working example. So they're asking us to create this way, like create a project, straight into the project, and then backend. How it works: front end loads, calls get API, backend user adds to do, backend stores a new to do, front end updates state. Now we have full working. Okay. He already is. What I'll do is I'll try to get some good examples, not this way. So it won't help you understand this way, right? So I'll try to get a few more examples today. If required, what I'll do is I'll record it and share it with you over email. And meantime, the expectation from you is you need to go through the Docker interview questions actually. Okay, so Docker interview questions. So whatever the way you understood, that's fine. Uh, you have to prepare your Docker interview questions. So try to understand, like whatever question that you understood, that's fine. But try to go through each and every interview questions. So these are the, for example, maybe I can share this list. Since it's a basic session, so you might not get everything else, but even going through the interview questions would help you to provide more information about how to use Docker in the best way as possible, right? Other Docker commands. Okay. I think today, if you are able to run the Docker image in your local machine, that's fair enough. With a front-end application also. Now that we tested back-end application, right? So similar style, we need to test the front-end as well. Meaning, since you are using here, so if you are using in the the web browser like Google Chrome or Firefox or any other browser, so it should able to load the page. That's the expectation. Okay. So better I'll do one thing. I'll just create another recording session on the front end application, and I'll create all the steps, necessary steps, so you can follow them actually. Okay. Yeah. I think I had one more project handy already. Let me see if I can directly use here. Requirements. Hey, all right, guys. So anyway, so I'll come with new examples and the front end and even for creating a Linux. Uh, I think Python image, right? Okay. hold This and all you can do directly. So create a Python image. Maybe you can use internet examples for now to create some any image, right? For example. So how they're doing? Creating a Python image. They're using again Python 3.12 Slim, for example, and prevent Python from writing .pyc files and enable unbuffer logs. Guys, this one all we don't care. So directly we copy from ChatGPT only, okay? Or we can take some reference Docker file and we can directly copy paste because this data should given by the development team. As a developer, I had to provide like what need to be ignored, you know, these things. Mm. No problem. So, for now, what expectation is like you can create another backend application files and test the application. That's fair enough. And in the next session, I'll be demonstrating with all the other front end application and databases, all the other connections. Right? We will slowly increase the complexity of the concepts. This and all you don't get it actually once you directly go through them, right? So I don't want to demonstrate quickly in the day one session. Okay, yeah. And only today handout for you is read through the Docker interview questions. That's the expectation from everyone. If you don't get the concept, that's fine. You just mark it as like not understood, right? And we can go through them each and every question because these are very important. See, one of the important concepts in DevOps, it's like Docker. So, so this would help you to understand all the other insights of DevOps concept. Once you are good with Docker, then everything else will be in your plate. Okay. Maybe I can share the questions also instead of you finding out all the questions, right? Because we take interviews, right? So we know what kind of questions that we ask to the candidature. So I can also share the same questions with you, so that even parallelly you can prepare for the interview as well. All right. I think that's all for now, guys. So I might share the interview questions in a separate email along with the today's recording. All right. So expectation is like everyone should able to go through all the recording and try out more examples. See, what you have to do is again destroy the destroy the environment that you have currently, meaning Docker and other stuff. Reinstall it. Do redo all the installation, uh, configure the project again, create an image, right? Don't think that okay, no, I'm done with the Docker image creation and tested it's working, right? No, you should repeat these steps multiple times as soon as possible, so that you will gain some confidence on creating another image, or like the setting of the infra. That's also important. Okay, so two things. One is uh, you have to go through the Docker interview questions. Second thing is you have to destroy your current environment, meaning whatever Docker and other stuff, even whatever tools you install, right? Maybe you try to uninstall them. Again, redo all the steps from the beginning. That would help you to gain the confidence. Okay. Is it clear, guys, for everyone?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. You can drop. You will get the data in another email. Okay. Thank you so much, guys.